been in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, DeMar DeRozan gets off his feet in a hurry. I love it.
Now the Knicks with it. And the Nationals going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling him close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Randall passes to Barrett. On deep, Brunson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
And it's Taylor finishing it off.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Brunson, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Taylor. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Taylor's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Like you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Well, we know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Here's DiVincenzo. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, DiVincenzo with it. Williams picks him up. DiVincenzo kicks to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, it's all about how do you get the best players on your team, the shots they want in the offense. Put RJ in pick and roll and let him go to work.
Shot by Taylor, no good.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
It's Barrett on the wing. Releases. Good as the jump shot falls.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Randall from outside sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Knicks lead.
Taylor passes to Levine. Vucevic trying to get open. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kobe White in for Zach LaVine. Here's Randall. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Drummond. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Taylor passes to Craig. Back to Taylor. And the layup's good off the glass. Taylor's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Knocked loose to the right side. Inside. Randall no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Taylor, and it's Taylor finishing it off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Quickly. That one, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The pass to Hart. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. New York, no good that time either.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Pass to Grimes. On the wing quickly. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. Substitution report. The Bulls leading by 20. They've got Hart. Also, Julius Randle out there. Emmanuel Quickly out there with Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Grimes after the made shot from Taylor. Pass to Quickly. Tries from 10. Rebound by the Bulls. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Passes it to Randle. Now, here's Barrett. Shoots over Caruso. And the Knicks miss again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Oh, and the dunk by Taylor.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Randle. The Bulls getting the bucket. Knocks it loose. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. Drummond in the post. Barrett covering. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. To the inside. Hart. On the wing quickly. Looking to end the run. Got a piece of it. Here's Taylor. The good-looking shot from the wing. Taylor's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Randle against Drummond. Randle no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
22.
It's the Bulls running away with it. 50. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
So the Bulls fight right now. Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Williams is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Taylor in at the point. And so here is New York. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the natural in the last outing against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He scored 40 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, DA. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. Off target with his three.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Wasted no time on that one. 18 points for the natural.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes it.
Substitution.
They have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
One shot.
One shot. And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And the natural's going to pick up the foul.
Taylor.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
5th team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Back to Randle from deep.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Taylor passes to Craig. Out to Taylor. The pass to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The shot by Taylor, no good.
Unbelievable. He blew that look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
With the drive, here's Quickly. Craig pulls it in.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Quickly with it. Out defended by Taylor. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Takes a 3. And it's Quickly missing. The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. Quickly against Taylor. To the paint. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Grimes. And it's in. Oh, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
You guys got to read the ball better. Stay in your stance. Read the ball. All pressure. Everybody talking. Oh.
And you know, Greg, when the defense is lacking, Tom will definitely... let you know about it.
Substitution
Out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And a change for the Bulls. Taylor's checked in for Carter. Pass to Taylor. Now Craig. Terry the pass to Taylor. And that one good. Taylor's got 22 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Out on the perimeter, DiVincenzo and Barrett. Hartenstein is out there with Hart, and it's Brunson in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. And it's good, 2 points.
Bulls lead.
Here's Taylor.
37-38.
To the middle. Oh, and the dunk by Taylor.
He wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Brunson, all alone. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. Dosunmu, the pass to Taylor. And it's Taylor finishing it off.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And the Nationals going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Boy, plenty of time left on the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. Williams comes in for Terry. 2 points. That one goes. Hart's got 4 this quarter.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
We've seen a few play in tournaments already, Doris. I like it. How do you like it?
I absolutely love, Kevin, that it has emphasized success in the regular season. A huge difference between a 6 seed and a 7 seed. So you give teams something to play for so much further into the year. Obviously, you give more teams more hope. It has been perfect.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Bulls ball.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Slammed in by Taylor.
I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Craig against Barrett. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Taylor kicks to Williams. Back to Taylor. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round, that'll sting.
Chicago calls timeout, and the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. That's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Taylor against Brunson. The fader. Shot by Taylor, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bulls?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively. Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Craig.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the natural.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Taylor's shot, good. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
With some arc, it's hauled in by the Bulls.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Knocked away. Craig against Randall. Out to the right wing. Another shot. Nice jump shot. Good.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leads, no doubt.
Craig passes to Taylor. Misses the baby hook.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's stolen by Taylor. He feeds it to Drummond. Pass to Caruso. Here's Taylor. And he lays it straight in. Taylor's got 43 points.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.